Kia ora, good afternoon and welcome to KLTV. Now this afternoon in the studio I have with me Mike Collins and Deborah Steele from Dargaville Little Theatre. Good afternoon and thanks for coming in today.
No worries.
Welcome. Now you guys have just returned from Theatre Fest, that's the national finals in Wellington. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
So the Theatre Federation New Zealand, they hold a competition each year that's called Theatre Fest, and it starts at a local level, so sort of region based. So we had a Northland one, and then it runs into, if you get picked for that, it goes through to the regionals, which is sort of Upper North Island, Lower North Island, Upper South Island, Lower South Island. And then if you get through to the next level, it's the nationals. So there were 8 plays that got through. There was us and Rotorua Little Theatre from the Upper North Island, and as well as a whole bunch from the rest of the country. We were the smallest theatre.
Oh, exciting.
Yeah, the rest of the people were sort of located in cities. Yeah. So yeah, we were very small in comparison. And we performed on the Friday night. It runs over 2 nights, and it was really good. We had really good feedback from the adjudicator, and yeah, just a really good experience.
So was that your own play that you took there? Yeah,
it was one that I wrote last year, and we put on here in Dargaville back in May. May.
Yep.
Yeah, back in May. So we did it here first, and then we entered it into this competition. Yeah, so it was called the Memoirs.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
It's a good experience all round.
Yeah,
oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
just the advantage of going and mixing with 8 other theatres that you wouldn't normally get to associate with. You know, the Rickerton Players were one from Christchurch that we'd never get down and see their sort of stuff. So it was quite interesting from that point of view to see that, and the range was huge. No 2 plays were really alike. So.
Yeah, very. It was very good for us to see sort of the other ideas about what a small play can be. A lot of use of technology and special effects, and it was really interesting.
Now also, I hear that you've won an award, an internationally recognised 50/50 award.
Yeah. There is an organisation called the International Centre for Women's Playwrights, and they are all about fostering and promoting women playwrights, basically, and they're all over the world. We got through them through Theatre Federation again. We saw an email that said if you have at least 50% of your plays that you put on are women playwrights, then you can apply for it. So we did, because we qualify for that. I think we're actually more than 50%, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because if you count, me with my play, and then the children's play was Erin, and then our big musical last year was co-written by a woman, so Annie Get Your Gun.
Yeah, of course.
Dorothy Fields wrote that as well. So so we qualified and went through the process, and we heard back that we were awarded this award. So
wow,
very cool.
So it was there was only 67 given out this year. It's fairly early days. I think they've only been doing.
So 67 international
all over the world.
Yep. We were the only ones in New Zealand.
Yeah. Only ones in New Zealand.
Awesome work.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Now, of course, you've got your big production coming up, haven't you?
We do.
That is Footloose.
Yep.
Opens next week?
Yes.
Opens on Friday.
Friday
Big
next week.
opening night, spectacular. People encouraged to come along dressed up in their 80s gear, and there's a big sort of 80s theme sort of prom night going on. So
prizes for best dressed.
Yep. So that'll be good. It'll be a big opening night for the cast and hopefully the audience.
So get in your 80s gear. That's the story. Now, what about tickets and things? Where are people getting tickets? There's still some available for opening night?
There's a few. They are. We're surprised how quick they have been selling though.
That's brilliant.
They're available through Moa in the Main Street and Dargaville Sewing and Curtain Centre on Normanby Street. You can also get them online through Moa website.
Website,
so they can book online for the first time. We're trying that, so that should be interesting for some of our out-of-town fans and followers. So it's quite good.
Yeah, and pay as you get tickets quick, because last year with Annie Get Your Gun, people missed out because the tickets got sold out.
We had waiting lists for the last few nights,
really?
But the first couple there were still a few seats left. So.
And how many nights are you going over?
8.
8.
Oh, okay. So lots of opportunities.
Yeah.
We have a matinee as well on the first Saturday, so that'll be the 4th. Yes.
So big production, I hear. Lots of people involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Over 30, I think 31 cast.
As well as all the crew.
And
on top
about the
of that.
same number of crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's we do, you know, we like to do one big musical each year, and you know, each time we do that, it's quite a significant process, and yeah, Footloose is definitely a big undertaking. Yeah.
And so when that's finished, I mean, everyone deserves a break. It's a big task. But what else have you got planned for the year and the coming months?
Oh, straight into our children's show after
really?
that. Yeah. So we do an annual Christmas themed children's show.
And it is getting that. Yeah, it's getting close.
So we'll pretty much be holding auditions straight after Footloose finishes and into that.
So in terms of the theatre in general, like, is it quite strong at the moment?
Very.
Yeah, and growing every year. I think at the moment we're in a bit of a growth phase at the moment. I mean, with this for Footloose, there'd be probably 10 people that have never been on the stage at theatre before.
Really?
So it's pretty good.
So how do people get involved?
Facebook's probably the easiest way to follow what we're doing.
Yeah.
And from there you can join. You can be a member of theatre without actually participating. We have a few people who just like to support us by paying a membership, and then you get newsletters which keep you up to date on what's coming up, and we have club nights and things like that people can come along to.
Yeah, and then of course you can come along to auditions, and even if you're, you know, don't want to be on stage, you can do stuff backstage as well, because that's always very important. Yeah, need those people.
Yes. There's plenty of jobs like lighting and set and making directors coffee and things like that.
Yeah, and the best thing about it is it's just a fun social time. Like, you know, yes, we do produce a show, but everyone makes friends in the process and gets to hang out with people. So yeah.
And do you still have workshops? I know that you've had some this year that have finished up. Are they?
Yeah. So through our Act 1 program, we do that, but mainly at the beginning of the year. And the reason is because our major musical at the end of the year, or middle to end, takes up so much time that we really need to be focusing our energy on that. So so we try to run the workshops at the beginning of the year over 2 terms.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for both coming in today, and congratulations on your achievements so far.
Thank you.
For everybody else, looking forward to Footloose. Now you can get your tickets from Moa, from the Dargaville Sewing and Curtain Centre, and also online from the Moa website. So looking forward to that, and thank you for joining us today. Thank you for coming in. I'm Joanne Speechley for KLTV.